It's 105.9 The Big Kahuna.
Hello.
Warren.
Dave Lawrence.
Aloha.
Hey, man.
What are you doing, brother?
Not much. What the hell are you doing over there?
I had this chance to come out here.
Cool. How long you been there?
I got here last August.
Cool.
Yeah, man. The station is happening.
That's wonderful.
Thanks, brother. Last time I saw you was it was November of 2001.
Yeah, I remember that.
At the Orpheum, man.
Orpheum was cool. That was a good show.
And you, man, what's going on?
Things are great. Working. So many different projects going on. It's crazy.
It's dynamite. Well, we'll do a nice little thing here.
Sure.
And a proper introduction for you from the Allman Brothers Band, guitarist, singer sometimes with them, and just all-around good guy. Joining me here on 105.9 The Big Kahuna, it's Warren Haynes.
How are you?
How are you, brother?
I'm doing wonderful. It's been a long time.
Warren's a guy I've gotten to work with a bunch of times through the years, and it's great to get to talk to him about this record, hitting the note.
Well, we're very proud of the new record. I feel like every one of us feels that it's strong cover to cover, front to back.
9 years, though. I think that it must have been a process of just making sure that the next record was going to be, as you said, head to toe, an amazing effort.
Well, when Woody and I left the Allman Brothers in '97 to concentrate full-time on Government Mule, at that time period there was no plan on making a record. There was no writing, no rehearsing. And it's taken, for whatever reason, until now for the Allman Brothers to get back into that space of wanting to make a record and feeling like they were ready and had something to say. When Greg called me to rejoin the band, after I did the trial run at the Beacon to make sure that everything was running smooth, it was basically a matter of Greg saying to me, well, the next step is let's make a record. Let's get together and write a bunch of songs,
The last time I saw you, like a year or so back, and I remember you saying something about going and spending time with Greg writing, like going to his house or something for a week or something.
Yeah,
like
I went down on two different occasions for, 3 or 4 days at a time outside of Savannah. He's got this beautiful place on the river. We did that on 2 different occasions. We also did it once in New York. We really feel like we've grown into our writing relationship. We didn't do a lot of co-writing in the past. Greg and I have only written a handful of songs in the past, but because it's hard to get 2 people together and write songs. It's a very personal thing, and as long as we've known each other, which is going on 25 years, sometimes takes that long to develop that sort of rapport.
And on that note, I asked Derek this the other day. I got to ask you, too. How's your rapport with Dickie these days?
Dickie and I get along fine. When I was out doing Phil Les shows, he opened 3 of those shows and sat in with us, and there's never been any issues there. They go back way further than me.
I don't know if you've heard this yet from mutual friends that we have, but I really want to try to get the Allman Brothers out here, Warren.
It sounds like fun to me.
You're a can-do guy, and I was just leaning on Derek about it.
Yeah.
What can we do to try to make that happen, Warren?
Well, definitely just keep ringing the bell. I'll be a part of the help there because I love it there. I like to get to Hawaii as much as possible, and of course, Government Mule's played there once and would love to come back. Allman Brothers, not since I've been in the band, man, I'm ready. Just, I'll help you push.
Will you?
Yeah,
For real?
Yeah. Government Mule's going to Alaska to do 3 shows. We can go in the summer and have a little vacation and hang out in Alaska for, a week or something. So it's the same principle. You go to play Hawaii, you got to stay a few days, have some fun.
I love that principle. If you're going to Alaska, then you've got to be able to come here, man.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were here?
Oh, I guess it was before Woody died in 2000.
And you've been here how many times have you in total?
Only twice, really. Yeah, I spent my honeymoon there, and I did that gig in 2000 there. That's really the only times.
Where'd you and Steph honeymoon?
We went to Maui. We spent half the time in Hana and half the time in Lahaina.
As I said to Derek, I really, really want to try to get you guys out here and do a show with us, like the Waikiki Shell. It'd be perfect.
Dude, I'm for it. I'm ready.
Well, I'll keep leaning. I'll do everything on my end.
All right, and I'll put in a word as well, and I'm sure so will Derek.
Yeah, that would be cool. It'd be like a 3-prong attack there on Bert Holman. And throw down a quick update on your other project, Government Mule. We were talking about it a little bit. Give us an update.
The Deep End is a 4-pronged project, to quote you. Volume 1 and Volume 2 are the CDs of all the new original material recorded with 25 different bass players. And then there's a documentary called Rising Low, which was directed by Mike Gordon, the bass player for Fish. And then, of course, the next thing is the Deepest End concert, the live DVD and live CDs. I can't tell you how much of a pleasure it was.
For sure. Well, I'm really glad I got some time with you on the phone. I still can't believe, Warren, you're making me feel old.
Well, you're younger than me, so...
So how does it make you feel, huh?
That's right.
You're the man. The new album is Hitting the Note, and he's my good friend. He's a singer and guitar player in the Allman Brothers Band, Warren Haynes, and we thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me here on 105.9 The Big Kahuna, brother.
Yeah, man, good to hear from you.
Stay in touch, my friend.
All right, brother, man. I'll see you soon. Go see Derek.
I'll be there with him for sure.
Cool.
Take care, Warren. Aloha,
all right, brother. You take care, Dave. Hey, this is Warren Haynes of Government Mule, the Allman Brothers Band, and the Dead, and you're listening to the Workforce Afternoon with my good friend Dave Lawrence.